Hi friends, it's your favorite Mountain Dew addict here for a good old Yap Sesh. That was incredibly awkward. Hi friends, your favorite Mountain Dew addict here. No, I hate that so much. Okay, hi friends. It's time for a Yap Sesh. I have been promising this for a while, and I never got around to doing it. I kind of wrote down a bunch of stuff I wanted to say a few months ago and just never got around to recording it. So I have now rewrote because it's been a while. Kind of stuff I want to talk about today, and I guess kind of let you guys in a bit. And just have a good old yap. Thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate it. I've never done anything like this before, so I don't know exactly like how I plan to edit this or structure it. I do have like a list here of things I'm gonna go over, not like a script, just more so bullet points of things I want to talk about. So I guess I'll start with like basic life updates. Thermal and Badger are doing great. We've been trying to teach Badger the speak command. We want him to bark on command, and it was taking such a long time to get him to do it. But last night, actually, I'm recording this on 12/23, so on 12/22, or actually probably at like 1 a.m. this morning, I decided to pull up a YouTube video with other dogs barking, and I kept praising my phone and giving treats to my phone basically for barking, and that worked. I really wasn't expecting it to work, but that worked. So he's now barking on command, and I'm really proud of him. He knows sit, lay down, shake with both paws, stay or wait, gentle, and now he knows speak. I don't think we'll ever be able to teach him roll over because he does not like to be moved. Like, he does not like if you force move him. And I'm not gonna try to teach him how to roll over by, I just don't want to do that, so. But I'm really proud of him. He's doing great. What else? Here in Michigan, it has gotten super duper cold. It is now winter time. The other day it got down to like 1 degree. I think we were talking about it on stream. So it's super duper cold and windy and icy and snowy and wet, and somehow it's so wet outside because of the snow, but so dry. I've been drier than the Sahara. My skin is dying. But it's cozy at least, so I've been wearing my hoodie constantly. Small plug, I have a discount code, 15% off a full price hoodie. No, but for real, I have been wearing it constantly. My only drawback right now is I need to run my humidifier more because that thing gets so staticky with the dry air. But it's been really nice, really cozy. What else is new? Also, I'm gonna keep saying I'm sorry. I'm not used to this type of stuff yet. I usually talk to you guys, and it makes the ums a lot, less frequent, I feel like. But well, there's another one. What else is new? TikTok is probably getting banned here in the US. They have tried to appeal it multiple times, and it doesn't seem like it's going anywhere. TikTok is probably getting banned because a bunch of boomers in our fucking government, which really sucks. I really love TikTok. I know a lot of people don't like it. They call it brain rot, but I do enjoy good short form content, and TikTok is so good for that. And for the most part, it's like not that toxic. Over on like Instagram Reels and YouTube Shorts, it's like all toxicity. and TikTok's been really nice. I've been starting to post a lot of silly anime stuff, like my anime hauls and random filters that I've been playing with and all kinds of stuff. And I don't know, it's just kind of a nice spot where I feel safe to do that, and it sucks that it's getting banned. And I know I won't be able to do that on YouTube without getting crucified in the comments, so I'm a little bummed. I'm also bummed just because I've learned so much from TikTok. Like, I feel like I learn stuff on there constantly, like ongoings in the news that I would have never heard about. Because I mean, I don't watch TV, I don't watch the news, and I guess I just kind of run in smaller, I like hang out in smaller spaces on the internet that I don't get a lot of news from. So I get a lot of it from the TikTok For You page, and I'm gonna be really sad when that's gone, because yeah, I don't know, I feel like I'm gonna be in the dark and have to search for it more than before. I don't know, we'll see. I think we have until like the 19th, so I guess we can pray that, you know, the Supreme Court doesn't, you know, ban it, considering I think most people don't want it banned. It's just the boomers that want it banned, but oh well, you know, maybe there'll be one, you know, we'll get another platform. And, you know, Vine died and we moved on to what it was, Musically, and then that died and we moved on to TikTok. So maybe we'll move on to something else. Maybe I'll get a fresh start. Maybe I'll try to jump on it early and get big on there, maybe. One can hope, I guess. I guess I'm gonna dive into like some more in-depth my talking points. That was kind of just like a little, I guess, basic updates. I do want to give a trigger warning about the topic points that I want to talk about. It's going to be revolving around my physical health and my mental health, as well as weight loss. So if those are some things that bother you, I appreciate you listening thus far, but maybe it's time to like take off for now. I hope you I wish you well. Yeah, so some of the things I kind of want to talk about, some of my physical health updates. Most of you know I've been sick since 2021, I think. I think it was 2021, I don't know. Honestly, it's been so, like, a few years doesn't sound like that long, but when you are sick every single day, it just feels like it's been forever. I have a lot of neurological issues. I have Graves' disease, and I have a lot of gastrointestinal issues as well. Right now, the main thing, for the most part, my gastrointestinal issues, I think, are like kind of they're doing a lot better. I went from feeling nauseous and throwing up every day to like it only happens every, you know, maybe once a week at most, which is amazing. As for my neurological stuff, my seizures have been at bay. I haven't had one. I think the last one was maybe June or July, so it's been a bit, which is amazing. As for my thyroid issues, my levels have been great, and they've been great for a while, which is fantastic. Because I was basically I have hyperthyroidism, which means my hormones were at a 0. I know you'd think hyper would mean more, but it actually means less, I guess. So they were basically at a 0, not like, which is super duper not healthy. But now they are like smack dab in the middle of the range that they are supposed to be in, which is really great. That means that hopefully won't have to nuke my thyroid. I know my doctor has talked about potentially just getting rid of it. But right now I'm on a medicine I have to take daily, and if we get rid of it, I'll also just be on a medicine that I have to take daily. So it won't really change too much, and since my levels are stable right now, I don't think I will have to do that, which is great. What else? My headaches and migraines are, I guess that's kind of the bad news a bit. My headaches and migraines are not under control. I've been pretty much getting a headache like every day. I get migraines probably on the low end. It's 3 times a week. On the high end, it's sometimes every single day in a week. I genuinely cannot remember a time where I didn't have some kind of head pressure or head pain. I've been dealing with these far before I got sick in 2021. I've been dealing with headaches my entire life. Even when I was a kid, I've gotten many MRIs and many like tests done, and they've never figured it out. They just chalk it up to you just have chronic headaches, which it's like kind of like bothersome that it's just like, all right, well, we're not gonna worry about it. But I do need to get in contact with another neurologist. I want to get back into them and try to push harder for some kind of fix, because it is so debilitating. Right now I'm just kind of waiting for them to call me back. I've called a couple neurologists, and you know, just I guess that's just the state of healthcare in this country, is doctors just don't call you back. So it's like, that's where I'm waiting on that. Basically my health it's doing a lot better than it was when I first got sick in 2021. But it's definitely not better, or like where it's definitely not where it should be. I guess I should say, not better. I just said it got better. It's not where it should be. I I learned recently that, you know, average daily pain should be at a 0, and I have not been at a 0 in God knows how long. So yeah, my health could be better. And it's definitely been rough dealing with this stuff. It's been rough dealing with it, both, you know, mentally and financially. Being sick, like I said, I know it's only been 3 years, I think. I don't know math, but yeah, it feels like it's just been forever that I haven't been able to, you know, work a stable job, and there hasn't been a week where I haven't been bedridden for one of the days. So yeah, it's just been a lot. I do want to get more into my mental health side, but I will do that later. I do want to get into other things happening in my life. I am still learning Japanese. I am still only, for the most part, using Duolingo, and I guess like my standard watching anime in Japanese, and I get some TikToks that are in Japanese, but for the most part, just learning through Duolingo. I'm on day 196, so almost 200 days. Woo woo. I'm not super far in. I think it's section 2, unit 15. I'm learning about weather and seasons right now, which is cool. A lot of people like to do on Duolingo, about how it doesn't actually teach you, and how you learn random stuff, but I don't know, I feel like it's a really good like building block. Do I think it should be the only thing that you're using? No, and eventually I do plan to basically my plan is to use Duolingo until I feel a little more comfortable, and then start consuming more media in Japanese. So I'm already, you know, consuming anime and TikToks and stuff, but I want to consume, like, maybe watch some streamers that are Japanese, and start, you know, translating or like maybe playing games in Japanese and trying to learn that way. I also have a lot of old textbooks from when I was in high school. I took 2 semesters of Japanese, so gonna get back into that. But for now, I think, you know, I'm steadily, you know, learning through Duolingo, and it is helping. I don't know why people do on it so hard. Like I wouldn't have learned half the stuff I know without it. So yeah, something I have noticed now that I've started learning, like relearning, I guess I should say, because I did learn it back in high school. Something I've noticed since relearning Japanese is that I actually really do not like when people try to teach me when I didn't ask for it. Like unsolicited help. Like even if they're being super duper nice or trying to give tips, like I really hate that. I don't know, it like really bugs me, and it's like this weird defiant thing in me where it's like I don't want to listen to them. Like I just want to be defiant and be like, yeah, no, I'm not doing what you said because I didn't ask for it. I really don't like learning at other people's pace or other people's way. I learn the way I want to learn, and that's that. I don't I don't need your help. I didn't ask for your help. It's kind of interesting though. Like I never was this way. I always was someone who like could accept help from others, even if I didn't ask for it. But yeah, I don't know why it frustrates me now, I guess. I don't know, new discovery about myself. What else has been going on? I guess I could tap into a big thing that's been kind of going on in my life this year. Weight loss. This year I've been trying to get more active and lose some weight. I basically, for all of my most of my life, like, you know, once I stopped growing and onward, I was the same weight pretty much. And in 2021, when I got sick, I lost about 10 to 15 pounds. And over the last 2 years since getting better, I have actually gained that 10 to 15 pounds back. So I was sitting at my original weight, but I've also gained 20 extra pounds. So I am basically 20 pounds heavier than I would like to be. I was pretty comfortable at my old weight that I, you know, was at my whole life. So I'm 20 pounds more than what I would like to be. I've kind of always struggled with my body. I've always struggled with my body even before gaining the weight. But it's really been hitting me extra hard lately. Because none of my clothes fit now. I have gained enough weight where I'm up a size or 2 in some clothes. And you know, most of my clothes are too tight, and accentuate, you know, the spots where I've put the weight on. So it's been hitting a little harder than normal. I used to be able to kind of silence the body struggles, but yeah, constantly being reminded you don't have most of your closet to wear anymore has not been fun, and I unfortunately cannot afford to buy too many new clothes. I've been getting small things here and there, baggy t-shirts. I'm buying lots of baggy t-shirts, and I've been wearing like pretty loose fitting clothing. I luckily had a lot of stretchy, loose-fitting clothing already, so not a lot, but I had some loose-fitting clothing that I've been wearing, but a lot of my other stuff is just not. It's too tight. Hiccup. Yeah, I know you guys on the streams. You guys have probably seen. I've been pretty much wearing the same, like 2 t-shirts. Actually, it's just 2 JJK t-shirts. I've been pretty much wearing those because I got them in a large and an extra large, I think. So they've been kind of like my comfort t-shirts. I don't really love wearing like tighter clothes right now. Anyways, on my weight loss journey, I guess I should get into that. You know, the point of why I'm talking about it. So, earlier this year, or I guess really just a couple months ago, I was really heavily tracking my calories. I had a whole spreadsheet and it had multiple sheets on it. It had like 2 sheets for what I ate in the day. One, like where I would track my calories from wake up till sleep, and one that was just like 24 hours, like from midnight to midnight. I also was tracking my exercising, my weight, my measurements. I was measuring all of my like body, like my arms and my thighs, my stomach, my boobs, and seeing any progress there. Yeah, I was tracking stuff really heavily. I was measuring everything and weighing everything and doing a lot of math, actually. There is a lot of math involved, especially when you're making meals for more than one making meals for more than one person. I usually make meals for me and Thermal. I also meal prep a lot of times, so trying to properly divide the meals into my portions and Thermal's portions, and then divide all of the calories evenly. It was honestly getting really stressful. And I was getting really I think I was getting really obsessive about it. At points I was not eating enough in the day. There was times like where Thermal was like, you really didn't eat much, you need to eat. And I was like, but I'm over my calories, I can't eat. And he's like, but you're hungry. And I'm like, but I'm over my calories. So I've kind of stopped doing that. I don't think it was healthy at all. And right now I'm trying to just be mindful, I guess, about what I eat, rather than like fully track everything I eat. I am like, if I'm making food, I'm thinking about, do I need that extra sauce? Is the sauce necessary? No? Alright, then I just saved myself 200 calories on a sauce. Or like, am I really hungry, or does this just taste good? Do I need the extra serving, or is it just because it tastes really good? So I've been really trying to do that. I've also been getting like low calorie alternatives, so like low fat or no fat cheeses, which are much better, and low calorie breads, low calorie sauces, stuff like that. So, and sweets, there's this brand called Halo or Halo something, and they make really good ice cream where a pint is only like 360 calories. They also make some really good brownies that are like 90 brownies per calorie. Yep, that's what I meant to say. 90 calories per brownie, and it's a decent sized brownie. So I've been really like trying to just not obsess about it, but just be mindful about it. And so far it's not, I haven't like lost a lot of weight. I haven't gained a lot of weight. Basically, I guess I can tell you, I was sitting. I used to be 125 pounds, and now I am at 145 pounds. I actually gained even more. I was for a bit there at 150 pounds, so technically I have already lost 5 pounds, but I've basically been sitting at 145 for a while. I spike in between like 142 and 147, anywhere in there, and I've kind of been sitting in there for months, despite, you know, I was honestly I was under eating, and I was being really active, but I wasn't under eating too much to the point that my body was going into like store mode where it tried to like not lose the weight, but even still I wasn't losing the weight. And I think part of that is because the weight that I gained isn't due to, you know, being not active mostly. I mean, it is somewhat not being active and not eating healthily, but a lot of it is due to my medicine that I'm on. So I think I'm going to reach out to my doctor. I have an appointment with her at the end of January, so I'm going to reach out to her and ask her about losing weight and why, you know, my efforts haven't felt like they're doing anything, and see if she has any tips or help, or, you know, maybe something is out of whack and that's why my you know, my efforts have not paid off fully. But yeah, that's kind of where I've been at. I guess a common theme in my life right now is betterment. I'm really trying to fix, you can't see, I'm air quoting, I'm trying to fix things in my life. I've been really unhappy with myself lately, and my, you know, productivity and everything, and a lot of that I really do, it is my health, like my physical health is the problem, but a lot of it is also just me, and I think that is I say it's me, it's my mental health, and I'll get into that in a bit, but I've been really trying to fix it. A few months ago I made like a task list and a goals list. I think I showed this on stream and talked about it, and basically it's a list of things that like I want to do more frequently and get better at, things like talking in discords, and not only just my Discord, but my friends' Discords, and posting on social media and putting myself out there, editing videos and all, like, and staying consistent on YouTube, and, you know, stuff like this, the Yap Session, streaming and making it a whole week without canceling. Yeah, I've been, you know, stuff like that, and basically I also made a list of you know, little things that I want, little treats, you know, little treats, like my Funkos. I've been showing you guys my Funkos and my little blind bags, just my little anime treats. So a lot of those that I bought, well, a lot of them Thermal bought for me because he's a sweetheart and he knows I love them, but a lot of them I got for myself because I have been crossing those things off my list. I've been really, like, you know, working towards getting myself, I guess, where I want to be, or I've been trying. I recently bought this Notion board. If you guys don't know what Notion is, it's like, actually I don't even know how to describe Notion, but it's kind of like this planner thing. I'm gonna open it right now. It's kind of like a planner. It's the best way to describe it. And I got it off of Etsy. It's really, really cute. It's like coffee shop themed, but even though I don't drink coffee, I think it's just really cute and cozy. And I can kind of pretend like it's tea maybe, so you know. But it is like content creator oriented, so it has a lot of tabs of like, you know, my goals for the year, for the week, for the month, for the day. It has like ideas for each platform, like little pages for, it has like pages for my ideas, for like growth tracking, like you can track, you know, all of your followers and comments and views and whatnot, you know, month by month for each platform. It has a money tracking like section, and it's all laid out really well, and it's made me feel really like, I guess, like nice about it. It gets me like really optimistic, I guess, and it makes me feel motivated to get it done. So like I have, as a front page, it's like a quick like, I don't know, table of contents maybe kind of thing, quick overview of the page. And so it's got like my daily, my weekly, and my monthly tasks. So my daily tasks, and I haven't been finishing them yet, but I think my goal for next year is to make sure I check, you know, things off more frequently. Mostly my daily tasks are say good morning in the Discord. I always want to greet you guys every morning, and check out my socials, you know, check what everyone's up to, what's going on in the social space. But some things I haven't been doing daily are posting Twitch stories and Instagram stories. I need to get better about that. But yeah, that's kind of stuff I've been like doing. Not gonna go full in depth on every goal and every idea I have, but so far it's really been helping me. I put a little quote on here to take my time. Things that, you know, are left unchecked can be checked off tomorrow. So I'm just kind of, you know, trying to remind myself of that. Yeah, basically I've really been trying to better myself, and I guess I can kind of go into why I'm bettering myself, and you know, where my mental health, what kind of spurred this betterment thing on is a lot of my mental health stuff. My mental health has not been wonderful. I mean, it hasn't ever in my life. It's never been perfect. I have clinical anxiety and depression. I think that's what they call it. So it's like constant battle with that. You know, they both interact with each other and set each other off a lot. And I think I have a lot more undiagnosed problems that I need to get into a therapist about. It's just same thing with the neurologist, like I said earlier. You know, the state of healthcare in this country is not, it's not perfect. So I'm just trying my best, I guess, on my own. I guess a lot of the feelings I've been feeling lately is inadequacy. I really like don't like where I'm at in life, and not to say that I'm not grateful for where I am in life. I have a wonderful community and a wonderful partner and a cute as heck dog and a house that I call my home. But there are definitely things and that I want to be doing in life, and places I want to be in life, and money I want to be making in life that I'm just not. You know, I want content creation to actually be a viable job. I want to be able to afford basic things, you know, and you know, my little treats here and there, my little Funko Pops here and there. I want to be able to travel, and do stuff like that. I'm gonna be doing my first con meetup in May, and it's been stressing me out so bad, because I know I can afford it. With my partner, we both can afford it, but I don't know, it stresses me out because it travels a lot of money, you know, and I don't make a lot of money. But yeah, I want to be able to travel, and I want to collab with brands more. I just did my first brand collab with Udi, and I want to do more of those things. And yeah, I want more friends, like genuine streamer friends. I have a lot of acquaintances, people, you know, you get excited when you pop into each other's chats, kind of thing, and rating into each other, and occasionally replying to posts on like Twitter and stuff. But I don't really have a lot of close friends. I don't have I don't have a lot of close friends in general. IRL, I just have Thermal. But I want like close, genuine streamer friends. I don't know, I see so many, like, not that I want to be a part of a content house, but I see so many like bigger streamers that are in content houses, and they're all so close, and they're best friends, and they hang out every day. And not even that, I see like some of my acquaintances like that are best friends with other streamers and stuff, and it's something I really want. It sounds pathetic, I know, but I am gonna cry. Holy shit, don't do that. Yeah, I really want genuine friendship, and it's really hard for me. I'm not very great with people. I have a really hard time, you all know this, I have a really hard time communicating, and not only that, but I have a really hard time with like just putting myself out there. Social anxiety. The whole reason why I started streaming was to combat my social anxiety, and gotten somewhat better. I've gotten a lot better than I used to be, but it's not where I want to be. I want to be able to have friends and talk to people and put myself out there, but I'm just so scared to do that. I'm scared that people don't want to hear me, don't want to hear what I have to say. I'm scared that when I put myself out there, people are gonna make fun of me. And I'm also just a bit disheartened because I know I've put myself out there in the past and just been ignored. I think that's kind of like the norm for me, is I put myself out there, and I just get ignored, overlooked. I post something on Twitter and it gets overlooked. I reply to someone's tweet, it gets overlooked. I post at Discord, it gets overlooked. I don't need people to constantly talk to me and stuff, but it would feel nice to not feel invisible. And I've been really struggling with that, and so yeah, I don't know. I want so badly to like be where other creators are. I want so badly to be where they are, to have close streamer friends and work with brands and travel and have success in their careers. I want to be there, but I'm not, and I know how to get. I mean, well, I know like how the steps I should be taking to at least try to get there. But I can't make myself do it a lot of times. I sit here in like this state of paralysis with this voice in my head telling me like I know what I need to do. Start stream more often, start posting on socials more often, get your YouTube videos out there, start actually throwing yourself out there on social media, make it take initiative and initiate conversation if you want friends. And like this voice is constantly screaming in my head to do all this stuff, and my body just doesn't move. Like I sit there and do nothing. Like there are a lot of days where I barely can make myself brush my hair and do my makeup and put on real clothes that aren't just a big t-shirt and that's it. So that's where I've been kind of at, I guess. I feel like that was a lot of rambling. I hope that made sense. Kind of where I've been at and why I've been feeling so inadequate and like not knowing where you want to be and not being there and knowing steps you should be taking to get there and not doing it. You know, it weighs a lot. It weighs heavily. Anyways, back to the Betterment thing. I'm really trying to push forward through it. You know, and kick that paralysis's butt, I guess. I'm trying so hard to put out good content and be entertaining and stuff. So, and I'm really hoping that I can like stay on this, I guess, little wave of motivation that I'm on right now and not burn out. And because I have a history of basically going really, really hard and then burning out and losing basically all my progress. So I'm really trying my hardest right now to stick with that and find a good balance of you know, it not being too much and burning out, and I'm really hoping that it goes somewhere. Basically, I want for the end of the year 2025, I want to be able to look at this or listen to this. Really, it's not, you guys can't even really see me. I mean, you can see my hands right now, but I want to listen back to this and be so. I want to be like closer to where I want to be, basically. I know, you know, in a year's time, I'm not gonna be, I'm not gonna be like this huge 10K viewer Andy and huge million subs on YouTube and stuff like that. But you know, I want to be closer to where I want to be. So, you know, here's hoping that that works. I guess we will see in a year. I'll come back to you guys on December 23rd, 2025. It is currently 5:03 p.m. And we will see, I guess. See, you know, sending some. I would love, you know, some prages and send some prages in the chat for me. But yeah. I'm really trying to also be gentle with myself about this as well and give myself grace. I try to remind myself that, you know, there are a lot of things that inhibit me from doing what I want to do and being where I want to be. That I have chronic illness, that I'm neurodivergent. I think that's how you say it. So I got dealt an unfair hand, and the fact that I am where I am is, I'm gonna cry again. What the fuck? Basically, I'm trying to remind myself that it's okay. And to yeah. So that's where my head's been at lately. in terms of my mental health. I usually am pretty open with you guys, I think, on stream, but I don't know, I guess maybe letting you guys in a little deeper, and where I have more coherent, more time to make a coherent thought process. Granted, I feel like I rambled a lot, and I don't even know if any of this made sense, but I guess that's kind of the point of the Yap Session. You know, it wouldn't be a Yap Session if I didn't ramble and lose the plot somewhere. So, you know. But yeah, thank you guys so much for listening to me talk. I know this isn't my usual kind of stuff that I post, but it feels good to like let you guys in a bit, you know. And I guess this is step one of putting myself out there a bit more. So yeah, I hope this didn't make you guys view me in a different light. I know when it comes to like talking about this kind of stuff, you know, it kind of ruins the illusion, I guess. So I understand if it did, but I really hope it doesn't, and I hope maybe me talking about this stuff you guys can relate a bit to it. Yeah. I don't know how often I'll make these. Maybe I would say I'd do them monthly, but my life's not that interesting enough to do them monthly, so maybe I'll do them like every couple months, maybe like quarterly. I'll do a quarterly little check-in, or you know, whenever I really just feel like I need to yap. I'll just start recording. But thank you guys so much for listening. If you liked, make sure to leave a like, and feel free to comment, you know, on whatever. Obviously be nice. What am I talking about? This is YouTube. You know, I'm probably gonna get some hate. I have some haters here on YouTube, but this is going on the Cozy channel. And I don't really have any haters over here, so haters be damned. But yeah, I you know, leave a comment, whatever, you know, if you maybe relate. I would love to hear from you guys, and yeah, thank you guys so much. I love you all appropriately and platonically, and I hope you all have a great day. Also, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Yeah, thank you guys so much.